Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Taoiseach, Tánaiste, dear Gwit. I aim to speak Irish a little bit better at the end of the presidency. This morning, the College of Commissioners met with the Irish Cabinet to discuss our shared priorities. After that, I've also had a very productive bilateral meeting with the Taoiseach, where I stressed the need to lay the foundations for lasting growth and job creation. Growth and jobs. This is our priority. We have now entered a new phase of the crisis where restoring confidence is key. As I said earlier, I believe that we are today in a better situation than 1 year before. 1 year before, the question markets were asking was about implosion of the euro. This question is no longer there, but we need to answer the question of growth, namely the question of employment. We know very well that we are still in a crisis, namely an economic and social crisis, and we need to put our resources together to fight that crisis and also increase confidence as a way of solving the crisis. I believe the time for taking emergency decisions should be over. The doomsday scenario of a breakup of the euro area has not come to pass. We have shown the naysayers that we are willing to do all that is necessary to ensure the stability of the single currency. But again, we cannot be complacent. There is still very important work to do. We must complete the repair of the financial sector, pursue fiscal consolidation, enact economic reforms for competitiveness, and make targeted investments. And we need to be particularly attentive to the very serious social situation that we have in several of our member states. We need to avoid a lost generation by promising all those under 25 that they will have a job, a place in further education, a traineeship or an apprenticeship when they leave school or become unemployed. We should also finalize an agreement on the single supervisory mechanism for banks before the end of January. After that, the Commission will make further proposals for a bank resolution mechanism to ensure that in the future it is the banks themselves who pay for their own failures and not the public purse. We must reach an agreement on the multi-annual financial framework, the European Union's next 7-year budget. I'm hopeful we can do this in the next few weeks. In the longer term, and to reinforce the credibility of the single currency, we need to pursue further integration, especially in the euro area, whilst keeping the integrity of the single market and of the European Union as a whole. This is the only way we can find a lasting solution to the crisis in the euro area. The Commission is playing its role. By designing a new architecture for the euro area, we have drawn up a blueprint that maps out the gradual steps we can take to build a financial, fiscal, economic, and political union. Because at the end, the euro's credibility depends on the soundness of the institutions behind it.